Good morning. My name is Riley Harris, and I'm 20 years old. I was born in Abilene, Texas, and for most of my life have lived in the rural agricultural community of Coleman, Texas, where in 2017 I graduated from Coleman High School with a class of less than 70 students. I am now furthering my education through Cisco College on the Wrangler Rodeo team. I also ride bulls professionally through PRCA-sanctioned events. However, despite the hectic schedule that comes with going to school and riding bulls, I still manage to make time for recreational activities such as fishing, going to the lake, and tending to my garden. In this speech, I would like to offer you an opportunity to get to know me better. For starters, just because I am under the age of the average gardener does not mean that my garden does not produce. I take pride in growing a variety of vegetables that I do. Anything from a baby tomato to a watermelon, I've grown it. Although a 30-pound watermelon is cool, the plants I take most pride in are my peppers. Specializing in cross-pollinating North Carolina Reapers with other local peppers that just don't have quite as much bite. All the while, trying to get that perfect amount of spice. Although the garden is rewarding, I also enjoy the thrills of going to the lake. Going to the lake is fun, because with you and a boat full of buddies, you all have the opportunity to wakeboard, ski, and tube, which is my personal favorite. However, no matter how fast-paced and high-tempo the lake is, I also enjoy taking a mellow fishing trip. I like to fish because when you get out there, it's so peaceful. Seems like nothing or no one can bother you. And I think it's necessary to be able to block out the rest of the world every now and then. Next, now that I've told you all about my fun, it's equally important to tell you about my education and my direction in life. I am currently a sophomore at Cisco College, and I am grateful for the opportunities Cisco College has provided me. If I had to pick my favorite thing about Cisco College, it would be the size of the classes. Coming from Coleman, I was very well aware of the small town setting, so once I had seen that quality in Cisco, it just felt right. I actually do not live in Cisco. I commute to class on the days that I have school. My college career has been enjoyable, and it is all thanks to Don Ed. Don Ed is the rodeo coach at Cisco College, and before I received a scholarship to compete for the Wranglers, I had no prior intentions of attending college. It's funny how some things just seem to work out. Finally, while speaking of college rodeo, I must speak of my passion, and that is riding bulls at the professional level. Since the beginning of 2017, I have been riding at the top level of rodeo competition, going from state to state and riding 18 and 2,000-pound animals. There is no form of excitement quite like riding bulls. I started getting on calves when I was 3 years old. Dad would run along beside me and hold my hand. Then when I was 8, Dad let me go, and I haven't looked back since. Rodeo, despite the excitement, is a very grueling sport. It drains you mentally, physically, and emotionally. There are risks of getting injured during anything in life. Don't get me wrong, but unfortunately, it's been proven that in rodeo, it's not if you get hurt, it's when and how bad. But in all honesty, if there was no risks involved, and it was easy, I think there would be a lot more cowboys in the world. To be successful in the rodeo industry, I believe you have to have a passion for the sport as well as a driving desire to succeed. In conclusion, there are many aspects of my life. Some can be very complex, while others seem to be quite simple. I enjoy my life and would never trade it. I hope now you know a little bit more about me and who I am.